Welcome to a video version of household tips and tricks for the house, garden, and when you travel. Today's edition will be on recycling articles to make your outdoor living enjoyable. Recycling and using things to make the outside fun for years. They now have all these expensive setups that you can use that can run from hundreds to thousands of dollars. Here are some tips on how to use recycled things that we have used to do the same thing that they do. First, you would have to make this out of old redwood furniture or a little extra wood, and you can make your specifications of what you need. You install a sink. This is a beauty parlor sink. It's a little smaller. And this is a faucet that we've recycled from a sink at the curb or whatever. This is the top of another barbecue. And under here, we installed my old range top. And you can see we could cook or whatever we want to do on here. I use these credit cards to clean out the cracks because we get a lot of pods and stuff. So that's another way of recycling credit cards. And also you can use these trophies. You can take off the marble and you can use them to hold down things while you're cooking, that they don't go flying all over. So that's a good tip for a recycling article. This, we used to have a boat, and so this is an old container, and we keep cups and different things out here so we don't have to run back in and forth all the time. Then we took the parts of our range and we cover the sink with that to keep the debris off. And you can take the bottom grill and then cover it completely for when it's not in use and it's not ugly or anything. You can put a plant on there if you don't like that look. And let's see what else we can do. This is something else to do with recyclable things. You can use little hibachi things for planters that you might find, or in the at the curb or whatever. When these are full of flowers, you don't even realize at the moment. You can see what they are. They're the tops of barbecue pits, but they're very, very durable. And in the summer, when I fill them with flowers, they're just beautiful. So that's an easy one. This was from the cable wires, from Cable Vision. When my son worked there, he brought these home, and they held the cable wires. Now, for your recycled stuff, just use one of these milk boxes, and it keeps it, the water goes through, and you don't have to worry about getting it so messy. And this we picked up at the curb. Once you have the frame, you can replace any rotten wood and make yourself a very nice bench that stays out all year. So that's something. Here's another little hint that you might like. Plants tend to get ugly bugs and things under them. So whenever I go to a garage sale, or if I have it on my own, I use like these kinds of things that from different trays and things that they have, trivets, and you can put it here. And it's a cheap way because they get a lot of money for those regular ones at the store. They're like $5, $10. These are maybe 50 cents, quarter, like that. To live near a garden center that sells statuary and things like that. If they have broken benches they have no use for, you can buy the stands very cheaply, and then they're very nice to put your pots on. See? Okay, and you put the pots on like that. And and I give you the hint of filling the bottom 3/4 of the way with styrofoam, so it makes the pot very light to lift up and down. You don't need all that dirt. It's not a tree. It's only a plant that you're going to grow. So that's another thing. Oh, here's something else. If you have any discarded planters, they're very nice for outside. This concludes the video on recycling things for your yard to make your summer more pleasurable. You can find more information on householdtipsandtricks.com.